Alright, we're back to Blight Dream. Maybe I should share out my thoughts. Let's see what it is that we should do next. Come to think of it, I can get to the balcony from the window in my room or the living room. Is there anything out there? It's easy to overlook, but you never know. Alright, so previously there was nothing out there. Let's go ahead and see now if we can peek outside, see if there's anyone there. There's no one there, alright. Let's go ahead and go outside. Don't see anyone anywhere. Let's check out this plant. A flower plant. Daphnes to be exact. I don't remember growing them before the accident. Since they're right beside my room, that means that I started growing them after getting out of the hospital. Think about it some more. Daphnes. Daphnes? These flowers, I saw them somewhere. What just appeared in my mind? My head's hurting suddenly. I'll go rest for a while. Something to do with Mirror World. I think I'm feeling better now. What just happened earlier? I was looking at the pot of Daphnes on the balcony when I suddenly... if I started to grow them after the accident, then is there a memory from that blank period? I'm not sure how to remember or how to really describe it, but I'll try to put it into words and write it down in my notebook. Memory entry for XX. Looking at Daphnes made my memory kind of filter through my mind. Paintings, flowers, blood? I can't remember it very well. I know if it's something important, maybe I should write it down in a separate notebook. Oh, cool. The me from yesterday. Yada yada. So we got Daphnes. Alright. Doing pretty good so far. Huh? There's something in the back of the drawer. Oh, Mirror World again. Mirror World. The works of Mishiro Ushi. This book. It's the same collection I saw in my mind. I wonder if there's any clues in this book. These paintings are all pretty abstract, but there's some kind of appeal to them. This one. No doubt about it. It's what flashed through my mind. It's called Blight. My head's killing me again. There's no question, this painting has to do with my lost memories from that time. But my head's going to split open. It's even worse than earlier. Blight. The painting of Daphnes included in the Mirror World book. There's something important hiding in it. Maybe my head's can't withstand remembering a whole year of memories yet. I know this much for now. No need to rush. I'll put the book back carefully. Well, it's getting late. I should sleep. So long to today's me. When you're smoking on the balcony, he might not notice if you enter his room from the living room. If he's smoking... Okay, never mind. I thought they meant like he was smoking on the balcony, so I had to go through the balcony to go into the living room to go into his room, but that's stupid now that I actually say it out loud. Let's see, yesterday's memory entry. What a shocker. It wasn't a very eventful day. The house feels kind of quiet. Does that mean no one's home? Maybe I should sort out my thoughts. According to my notebook, I found a bloody shirt in Yu's room earlier. Maybe there's something else in there. I feel like there's a secret hiding. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, so I should definitely go to his room. But, doesn't seem like... It says no one's home. So I guess maybe no one is home. I don't know. It did just say to check when he's smoking. So let's just go check. Let's, peek outside. There's no one on the balcony. So he's not on the balcony. Maybe he's Washing his balls. Don't see anyone inside. Okay. No. Seems like there's no one inside. Guess he went out. I should have taken that opportunity to go outside, but if this game was smart, he's probably outside. That would make a little more sense. Let's go into his room. What else can we find? Maybe in here. Shelves with miscellaneous items. Inspect. There's a photo frame making itself prominent. Michiru's first day at elementary school. 47XX. Okay. Closet we use clothes. Inspect. There's nothing too unusual other than it feels a little sparse. This computer probably has some shit. I am short. The PC is in sleep mode. Check it. This folder is locked for reading. Please input the password to unlock it. Password hit. Beginning. The password is beginning? I wonder what that means. I guess this? It's her first day of school? Why would that be? No, incorrect password. Damn it. Could it be any clues? Beginning of what? I wonder. Alright. Some advanced books on the shelves here. Perfect Crime. The truth behind the case of the confined girl. 551 days as a serial killer. Okay. You can see into the apartment hallway from this window, but the blinds are down. Should I take a nap? Not in his fucking bed. Alright. Well, let me try the other password. Beginning. I don't remember what that number is for. But it's the wrong one also. Clues. Maybe something else in here? There's nothing sticking out of the boxes. In fact, they're empty. So he knows I'm onto him. There's nothing else in his room. Hi. When Yu is using the shower, it's possible you could find something. If you expect his clothes. Well, we did that already. So we have to find a password for his computer, and the hint is beginning. I wonder what it means. Hello. It wasn't a very eventful day. It wasn't a very eventful day. See what happens if I gather my thoughts. According to my notebook, I found a bloody shirt. So it just wants me to go into the room. Obviously, I'm gonna do that. I just need to figure out exactly what it is that I need. Bookcase, let's see here. Yada yada yada. Doesn't seem like anything stands out. Anything over here? Oh, my clothes. Alright. I haven't gone into the bathrooms yet. Those are the only places I actually haven't gone into. Let's go ahead and peek inside. Don't see anyone. Alright. So let's just go ahead and actually enter. It's a very tight ass bathroom. My sink, my reflection looks terribly vacant. Okay, and what's this? Washing machine, you can put your clothes in there when you shower. There's no one here now, so there's nothing in it. Okay, and then this is a shower, I guess. Well, this is terrifying. I can take a shower. I take a shower every day after dinner. The bathtub is stained a darkish red. Maybe it's rusted. Otherwise, nothing out of the ordinary. My balls in this little girl's mouth, that is complete bullshit, and that's probably illegal. Alright, alright, so there's actually nothing in here. It should be noon about now. Only you and Michiru are in the house. When time passes, Yu's location should change. Alright. Peek inside, maybe he's inside now? No. See if maybe he's in here. Knock. It's occupied. Yu seems to be using the bathroom. Okay. So then I guess I'll use this chance to go into my parents' bedroom. Seems to be locked the door a bunch. I thought he like sensed me and like came running out from the bathroom. Alright. The only other thing I can do is fucking get the fuck out of here. There's a chain on the door. Michiru and Yu's shoes are sitting next to it. Go outside? Yes. Really go outside? Yes. God damn it. Can't go outside. I can't go into my parents' room. Maybe the TV? Okay, so then I guess I can try out the TV here. Look around. Maybe here. Quietly look through these boxes. Couldn't find anything else of note. There's the fridge. There's these shelves. Shelves with miscellaneous items. There's a photo. Oh, that's where I found the photo frame. Holding a bouquet. It seems like outside the hospital. 320. Maybe that's what it means. The beginning. Okay, so that's the password. So it's 320. Gotcha. He's in the shower. Let's see if maybe I can go into his room now. And let's go ahead. Go into his computer. Does that mean yes? 0320. Alright, folder unlocked. It opened. But why is it the day I was hospitalized? The beginning? Oh well, let's just look in this folder. I mean, it's not normal to set up a lock. List of people. 3. I had a feeling that it was going to be all the people he killed. And I had a feeling that 2 of them were, because the news report said that it was patients, and also staff, and also other people. Oh man, Kaide Takanashi, age 24, nurse, family, ... Tichi Inahara, age 54, painter, family, ... Oh man, Mirai Orihara, age 16, high school student, family, ... Huh? What the? Miss Takanashi and Mirai. I don't know about Hinohara, but that does sound a little familiar now that I think about it, but why are these people who were in my memories being listed out here? Like I thought, you must be hiding something. Something important related to the memories from the hospital I'd forgotten until just recently. After all, people don't normally keep a list of other people's personal information like this, and people related to me at that. There are these 3 people's names, their family members, and other personal information, but no indication of what this all means. Still, I think it'd be bad if he saw me doing this. I can't stay here for too long. I should put the PC back into sleep and return to the room. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna be able to make it out of that one. Miss Takanashi and Mirai Orihara's names were in use PC. What's worrying me is that he had a list of information on them with a password on it. Why in the world would he be trying to hide them from me? As far as I remember, they were kind people. No reason to hide them. Memory entry for XX. Miss Takanashi and Mirai Orihara. Why is you hiding them from me? Did something happen in that blank period? Ran in my other memory notebook. Got a memory shard. Hidden memories. Well, it's getting late. I should sleep. So long to today's me. When you're in the shower, it's possible you can find something if you expect his clothes. I wonder if they want us to go look in his cabinet again? See yesterday's memory entry. Shocking enough. It was a very uneventful day. Let's gather our thoughts here. Just assuming you was hiding something, it'd make more sense to carry it around than to hide it somewhere. Just assuming you was hiding something, it'd make more sense to carry it around than to hide it somewhere. Nobody could get their hands on it if he kept it in a pocket of his clothes, except while he was showering, I guess. What is she talking? What exactly is she talking about? I guess when he's showering, you have to go in and then get the washing machine. Peek inside. No one inside. Alright. Knock. Seems no one's inside. I guess it's the fridge. Off the fridge. There's lots of energy drinks. Yada 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 yada. Open the freezer. Factor instant meals. Alright, nothing new there. Nothing in here. I don't know where you is, actually. Peek outside. I can see you smoking on the balcony. Alright, so I can do stuff. I don't know if there's really anything I can do. I can watch TV, I guess. Or not. Need to find, yeah, I know how to do that. Maybe now he's in the shower? No. How do I get this motherfucker to shower? Maybe I don't really need to get him to shower. I just need time to pass. I think that's what it is. So I think what I need to do is actually take a nap. If I remember, you can do that. Take a nap. And then now it should be about noon, right? Yeah. That means he's out or he's lying in wait. Okay, well that's fucking creepy. So now he should probably be showering. Yes. So now I can go ahead and just go inside and check out his clothes. There's a key sticking out of his pants pocket. And the water stopped. Not attached to a key ring or anything, just one key. That's pretty unusual. Huh? Now that I look at it, is this the key to our parents' bedroom? I haven't gone in there since the accident. There's no reason to, but I wonder if you cleans it now. Take that. It makes me curious somehow. It's a key for an unused room, so I'm sure it's fine if I borrow it. If he comes looking for it, I can give it back. I just went to bed. Yep, just went to bed. Alright, so I have the key. Well, I took this key, but I didn't end up going into the bedroom today. I didn't say anything to you, but he didn't seem to be looking for it. Huh? Right, saying to give it back. Just keep it in a drawer. Ooh. Alright, so if I write saying to give it back to him, then when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to look at it and maybe want to give it back to him. If I do that, he might just take it and, you know, I probably have to get it again, or I'll get a game over. One of these two things. Otherwise, if I just keep it in a drawer, there's no chance that I'll actually remember how to go about it. But then again, if I say write, I don't know which one of the two she's gonna write, which notebook she's gonna write it in. So if I just say, you know, in the normal notebook, he's gonna see it, cross it out, and he can just take the notebook while she's take the key while she's sleeping. I guess I'll keep it in a drawer. It's not worth writing down. I know it's the bedroom key without the notebook. Okay, good. Besides, I don't think that he'll be in any hurry to get it back. If I just put it in a drawer, I won't lose it. I'll borrow it for a little while longer and use it soon. Okay. Hopefully that was the right one. The next day. Is he gonna just come in and stab me because I have the key? Summing up what wasn't in my main notebook, but what was written in my second notebook. 4. First, you researched people who I met in my blank year and is carefully hiding it. And 5. Also, while I was looking at Daphne's, a strange piece of memory crossed my mind. With such force, it felt like my head was splitting. It seems like it's related to a book of paintings called The Mirror World, also in the jar, but I don't like my head splitting, so I'm not eager to test things out. Also, similarly, for some reason, the key to the bedroom is in my drawer. Sure, our parents' bedroom is just an unused room now, but I wonder why it's there. I'm sure there's some meaning to this key. It's not in my notebook, but I'm sure it means something that the past me put it in the drawer. I wonder, is there something in the bedroom? Alright. Maybe I'll go to the bedroom tomorrow. No need to write it down in my notebook. I'll notice it if I put it in my pocket. And maybe there's also some meaning to how I didn't write about it in the notebook. We attained the bedroom key. Alright, so that was good. I guess I chose correctly. I would really like to thank you. I would really like to save because I'm pretty sure something's going to happen. I have memory shards 6 out of 6. Is that all the memory shards? No way. Hold on. Is that all the memory shards? Okay. I guess I have everything. 2 months ago, Mashiba Hospital. Alright, some more backstory. One day, a little while beginning to keep a memory notebook. Yes, it's one of the paintings from the Mirror World. This is a pretty poster. Mysterious up-and-coming artist Michiru Ushi's personal exhibit, The Mirror World. Location, Mirror Lake Natural Park, Ring Gallery. It's an exhibition for a painter, I guess, but it draws me in somehow. Excited in that painting, are you? Well, maybe. It was just... I was just looking and I thought it looked pretty. I see. Her work is abstract, sure, but those with the taste for it can't understand its usual charms. You must have a good eye. Yes, indeed. Why did this person suddenly walk up? It feels like he knows me. Oh, don't think I'm suspicious or anything. I'm a patient here. A humble bee partner. A humble would-be painter, I'm sorry. I thought I said partner. Ever heard of Seiichi Hinohara? Oh man, I'm not knowledgeable about that kind of thing. Haha, I wouldn't expect it. Not that I'm famous after all. But the painter of that piece you were looking at, Michiru Ushi. I was her teacher once. Wait, I was her teacher once. I was. Well, amazing, don't you agree? Wow. She was a bit of a painful... she was? Or... I had was on me from the last one and I was so... She has a bit of a painful past. Even she suffered memory loss because of it. Memory loss. Perhaps that's why... It's why her art has such an allure. That's just how I feel. As if it's sucking viewers deep down into a swamp with no bottom. It has that strange sense of transcendence. Or transience. Ah, yes. I was on my way to the hospital room. I tend to lose myself when I talk about my art. Sorry for rambling at you. If you're interested in her, Miss Michiharu's art, let's speak again. A painter with memory loss. Is that why I find her art so pretty? Because she carried a similar anguish? Did I unconsciously feel something about that painting? The next day. Hey! Tomodachi. Michiru! Oh, Mirai! Hello, you came to visit me. Yeah, just dropping by while I was here. Yeah, thanks. You just visited 2 days ago, right? I'm so happy you keep visiting. I told you, it's just while I'm at it, you know? Don't get the wrong idea. But isn't today a weekday? Don't you have to go to school? It's fine. Nothing about school. And when I go to the hospital, I get the whole day off. Anyway, heard you've been befriending this painter named Hinohara. Tanahashi told me. Oh, yes. I heard he was Miss Michiru's art teacher. He also told me a lot about her work. It's a lot to write down in a notebook, but it's been fun filling it out so far. So, here's what I don't understand. Her case, her situation is pretty, rare, I would say, or it's something that a lot of people in this hospital would know about, right? Especially since she goes around, she talks to people, and they're like, what the fuck, you asked me the same shit yesterday. So I feel like that would leave an impression in everyone's mind. The fact that she's not in this hospital anymore, people should be like, oh man, that sucks. Remember that girl with the memory loss? They should be able to put together that she's spending so much time with all these 3 people. especially one of them being her nurse. If she's dead, like, there's one connection. Another one being a visitor who's always, having to, like, sign up and come and be like, hey, I'm visiting. She's also dead. And then the other one being a patient who's also in the hospital, who they've already established that all three of them know that, they know each other pretty much, except for the painter guy who doesn't know the other two, right? So clearly there's a connection here. Someone should have seen this. Assuming that they're all dead. But I'm pretty sure. Maybe they'll throw a twist at me, but I'm pretty sure that they're dead. Monsieur Uso, eh? Oh, right. Mirai. I'm going to see Miss Mishiro's exhibit. Mr. Inahara and my brother are coming along. But if you like, would you come too? There'll be lots of beautiful paintings. Beautiful paintings. Huh, an art exhibit. Don't know about that stuff, but... Well... I don't know much either. What do you think? Not interested? If you don't want to, then... Hey! I didn't say no, did I? Guess I've got no choice. I'll go. I'm bored anyways. Really? I'm excited to go out with a friend. A friend, huh? But hey, I like you too. Not sure what's fun about hanging out with a bad kid like me, though. You're what got me to start my memory book, Mirai. Well, if you say so. Michiro, you've lightened up lately. It's all thanks to the memory notebook you've taught me to keep, Miss Tanahashi. I found people to talk to, and I've gotten things to look forward to. Maybe I'm managing to cope with this. That's great. Your injury's getting a lot better, too. I bet you can be out of the hospital soon. Really? Seems the injury has been steadily healing in the past few months while you were doing well mentally. That should be a relief to your brother. Yes, it really is. I was really worried for a while there. Thank you so much. Mrs. Takanashi, Mr. Inahara, Mirai. Even after acquiring a memory disorder, I was able to meet so many new people. My brother was no longer my only ally. It wasn't easy writing every little thing that happened during the day each night, but it was great that I could start my days reading over such fulfilling memory entries. But that's why it's so scary. All these people and events, the precious days I was building up. If this notebook were lost, it'd be all gone and forever in an instant. Just that small thing. If I just, by some mistake, this notebook got lost, then I would never... I didn't have to explicitly write down these fears, but I'm sure yesterday's me and earlier's me had the same unease before going to sleep. Oh, the art exhibit. Gives me interesting shades of the next game that I want to play. Huh, so this is it. There's so many of Miss Mishiro's paintings. Lots of ones I don't know either. I'll make sure to write down impressions in my notebook so I don't forget what I see. Blooming flower. Nothing to brag about, but I've lost a lot in my life as well. But the fact that she was able to become an artist who could open up her own exhibit, it makes me just as happy myself. I've been spending many a day sleeping in my hospital room, my body nearing its limits. I wonder if I would have been able to do it. Yes, thank you for being so kind with Michiro. I'm talking to Mr. Hinohara. If you need something, ask later. Why don't you go check out the exhibit? 1,000 stones. What the fuck? Oh, Michiro Ushi, artist, age 28. Female artist, granddaughter of the famous painter Rinju Ishu, known for an abstract fanatical style. Once attempted suicide in her past, which caused memory loss. She began working in art around the same time she She began working in art around the same time, so she has relatively little practice as an artist, but many suspect that experience is an influence. Lake. What up? Don't know how to put this. Sure are a lot of weird, strange paintings, especially that flower painting in the back. I don't really get it. How about you? Cracked smile. Empty 16 years. Life and death. Interesting little. Oh, okay. Is it really right to remember? Eh? What? Was that my imagination? But what's this sense of uneasiness? Oh my god. That was a good reveal. Good job. Wow. This is really nicely done. Blight. This is myself and my regret. Every night I mourn my mistakes and I think of my lost self. It must look like a disgusting or disgraceful, ugly thing. The meaning of Daphnes is undying. They bear poison berries, just as I bear my regret. And so I leave it here, away from my precious brush. A terrifying, overpowering feeling of regret toward lost memory exudes from the painting. Yes, losing memories is a terrifying thing. That emotion is displayed bare, burning itself into the viewer's eyes and mind. It feels like my pain is understood. Only those with memory loss can understand the power of this painting. At the same time, the question of what to do with this suffering, I feel I can see an answer. People can put such emotion towards things which they've lost, but no longer exist, and leave it in a heavy, venomous, beautiful form, in other words. The sorrow of loss is an eternal poison which stays with people forever. That is, this painting is saying, I see. If my mind can't remember these days or the people, I can just etch them in. Not in my notebook, but into myself, with poison. To get out of the balcony? Yeah, I know that. Morning. Better get up. Feels like I had a dream about the past. I wonder if it was I wonder what it was that prompted me to remember that past. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I think I've just read so many words I keep stumbling over everything. God damn it. I don't know how people read like visual novels. Or rather record themselves doing visual novels. Mr. Kinohara was the old man who told me about Miss Mishiru's art. After that, I started writing lots and lots about my days in my memory notebook. It was lots of fun. But what made me so uneasy about being unable to keep memories in my mind? Later, I went to see Miss Mishiru's art, and there I saw that painting. My head hurts. Why? Why does my head hurt so much when I try to remember? Blight! I think I must have seen that painting and realized the way I could keep memories even while having a memory disorder. The terrifying regret and sadness for a lost memory in that painting, I felt it, and just one step away. I can't remember that one last step. But what's there so important? I shouldn't rush. I was able to remember all of this. My own power. No memory notebook. Which means my memories remain. seeing the painting and realizing a way to keep my memories. The memories must still be there. I shouldn't rush. It's just one last step. Any impetus at all might allow me to remember it, so... Got Memory Shard, Mr. Inahara, and Mishiro Ushi. And also Blight. Let's see, yesterday's memory entry. Whoa! A warning to tomorrow's me. Don't try to remember the past anymore. Okay, don't try to remember the past, don't try to remember the past anymore, don't try to remember the past anymore. Oh, what's this? This doesn't mean anything to me. Yesterday's me is just yesterday's me. It doesn't matter to today's me. I will get back my memory of that blank period. Something's in my pocket. This key. This key to our parents' bedroom. Will I remember if I go in there? The last piece to fill in the blank. Begin search, part 3. It seems the time is approaching to clean up what happened during Mishiro's hospital stay. In the yet uninvestigated room, perhaps there lies a final clue. So let me just check. Yeah, alright. Just wanted to make sure. Because I have the guide open on my phone. You can see it there, right? So I'm just kind of looking through the guide, but I just want to gauge how long the next sections are going to be. It seems like this next section isn't going to be that long, so I can probably just finish it all in this episode, even though this one's already a little bit long. So I gotta go to the bedroom. You right there, buddy? Hey! You should stay put in your room today. I said, stay put in your room today. I'm thirsty. I was just on my way to the living room to get something to drink. Ah, well, wait in your room. I'll bring it to you. You, what in the world is this? If I can't leave my room, there's no chance of reaching the bedroom. What should I do? Peek outside. There's nowhere at the balcony. If I go outside, you still gonna be there? Yep. Stay in your room, yada yada yada. So, saying Thursday does nothing. What if I have to use the restroom? I was just going to use the restroom. Well, I'll wait here then. Once you're done, back to your room. You, what the world is this? I can't leave my room and can't switch blah 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 blah. Alright. So I'm guessing alright, I'm fine, doesn't do anything, and I peeked outside, there wasn't anyone there, so let's just go outside. Alright, so he's not around here. I wasn't able to peek. I made it to the living room at least, but still, the bedroom is down the hall. I still have to pass you at some point. Is there anything in the living room I can use to lower his guard? Oh! I wonder if I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh my god. Would have been so cool if I could have used it, so then I could have turned on the TV and gone through, like with the remote, gone through back to the balcony. Turn on the TV maybe? Ah, hello. Dry second areas, okay. Doesn't seem like that was the right thing to do. Nothing happened. And then if I try to go outside, he's still gonna be there. Alright, fine. So I can go into the balcony, and then I can turn on the TV, but then I get caught. I don't think there's really anything else that I can do at that point. But I can't take a nap? I don't think that'll change anything for the better. But I think that's me. I don't know. Because when she got to the balcony, she was like, hey, is there anything I can do to distract him with? So maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I do have to go into the out here first and figure out something to do here. Yeah, this is blah blah blah. Is there something in the living room I can use to lower his guard? Maybe something here. There's the photo. Alright, that's irrelevant. I don't think that'll help me remember, but I'll keep it in my notebook. Yeah, that's fine. Quietly look through this cardboard boxes, but I cannot. Alright. I don't really think there's anything else that I can do at this point. Oh! Cook! I know. First start cooking here and say I just passed you by. It hurts a little, but I can't think of any other believable excuses. And also, he doesn't have any cooking skills. He wouldn't force me back into my room if I was in the middle of this, right? So if this goes well, but it should buy me some time. Feels like making this choice might advance the story in some way. Nah, do nothing. Well, it's safe, so it should be fine. Was that an important part? Does it matter? Okay, no, I don't think it matters. Sure. Why are you here? What are you so flustered about? As you can see, I'm just cooking. When did you start doing that? I don't know, a while ago. I guess we just passed each other. Oh, well. I can make it. So you just go back to your room. What are you talking about? I'm already in the middle of it, so just let me do it today. You're right. Sorry. Looks like you won't force me to stop. This is my chance. If I can just get you away from here, I can investigate the bedroom. Send him to his room. Oh, send him shopping. That makes almost sense. Hey, you, can you buy some soy sauce? I want to use it in this, but we don't have enough. If there's not enough soy sauce, that's not a big deal. It is a big deal. You just don't know because you don't know how to cook. But what? It's just a trip to the supermarket, right? I have my hands full here, and I know you can't take my place. Or is there some reason you have to stay here and watch me? What are you talking about, Mashiro? There's no reason for that. Boy, you're strange. I got it. Soy sauce, huh? I'll get it right away. So just stay here. Keep on cooking. Looks like it worked. But I'm sure you'll come back quickly. Now's my only opportunity. I'll investigate the bedroom. I'm sure there's a piece of my memory there. So a little run option that I haven't been using all day. It's my parents' bedroom, but it's just an unused bedroom. Go inside. Beely, go inside. There's some advanced looking books on the shelves. The clothes handles don't have much dust on them. Open the closet. Once you open it, there's no turning back. Still, open the closet. I don't think there's really anything else I can do. Right? There's nothing in the closet. Except for... yeah, I don't think there's really anything. Except for sitting unnaturally at the bottom, a dull blade, rusty fruit knife. This knife. I've seen it. Memory shared. Recovered. Rusty fruit knife. This knife was... 1 month ago, the Shiba Hospital. The sorrow of loss is an eternal poison which stays with people forever. Am I the killer? I see. Like, if my mind can't remember the days, the people, I can etch them in. Not into my notebook, but into myself with poison. Is she the murderer? Serial murders are scary stuff. 2 people dead in just a few days. And all people, Takanashi, and that painter, Hinoharu, people we know are getting killed. I just don't know what's going on. You gotta be careful, I mean it. This hospital might be bad news. Michiru, are you listening? No! Mirai, I'll never forget them. Miss Takanashi or Mr. Inahara. Yeah. You got it all in that notebook. No, not like that. The two of them live on in my heart, a poison that'll never heal. I realized something. There was a way to not forget people, even without my notebook, so I'm not scared anymore. I don't have to fear losing my notebook now. That painting, Blight, taught me that. Oh no. How the sorrow of loss is a poison that strays with people forever. You, that's right. The hole in my heart condemns me. The eyes that looked at me won't leave my head. The voices screaming, I'll always hear. The feeling of their lives draining stays on me. Why did it come to this? Is there no going back? Those regrets torture me. I'm crying every night. Miss Takanashi and Mr. Hinahara won't come back. It hurts so much. It's no longer just memory. I'm sure it's trauma. It won't leave my mind after all a night's sleep. I want to throw up. I want to erase. I want to go back to the past and undo it. Each time, I truly feel it. Yes, these people, they're living inside me as poison. Then you don't regret it? Killing the two of them? I do. I do regret it, which is why I don't regret it. Michiru. I don't want to forget you either, Mirai. After all, you're my friend, Mirai. No! Why? Please, last forever in me. Why the hell? Why did you get this way, Michiru? You were coping using your notebook. You found some new interests. What's one of Michiru's paintings mean to that? You look like you were having the time of your life. You're right. I did enjoy it. And so I never wanted to lose it. Those memories didn't deserve to just be words on a flimsy piece of paper. Don't disappear on me. I can't leave my memories. Mirai. Why would you turn your back to her? You should know, Michiru. I got a sickness. Something modern medicine can't cure. I'll die before I'm all that old. That's why I got abandoned as a baby, and I'm living with the help of an orphanage now. That's why I'm a punk with dyed hair, who can't go to school much, no friends either. Of course, nobody needs me. No matter what I do, I'm just gonna die soon. Seems like there's no point. Except, here at the hospital, you overcame your disorder just to come talk to me. Every time I've popped into your room since, you've looked super glad. And you invited me to the exhibit. All that made me pretty happy. I might not care about myself, but I was happy to be needed by someone. So if you're satisfied killing me here, then sure, whatever. Maybe I'll stay in people's memory better that way versus dying alone from illness, but it's a blight, yeah? Eh? Aren't you suffering? You don't really want to keep pain like that around forever. It's fun times you don't want to forget, right? So, is there really a point? You're gonna just forget the fun stuff and keep with the pain with you forever. Sheesh, for real. I ain't gonna stop you. Do what you want. If you want to kill me, do that. I won't resist. But if it makes you suffer that much, I think the notebook's the better choice. What'll it be, Michiru? I'm not wrong. This is the only way I can keep those memories. I'm not wrong! We continue our ongoing report on the Mishiba Hospital serial murders. There have been a total of 3 victims within the past month, yet the case remains shrouded in mystery. Other than all the victims being either patients of employees At Mishiba Hospital, there have been a few clues as to... You? Mishiro! Why are you in this room? You! Well then, I've got to put you to sleep. It'd be a real problem if you remembered the truth, Mishiro. It's okay, Mishiro. Whatever I do, you won't remember anything tomorrow. You'll only feel scared and hurt for a moment. I'll put you to sleep quickly. Today's bad little Mishiro ends here. You. It's too late. I've remembered everything. What? I've been slowly searching every day for clues around the house. I've got back my memories at the hospital. There are these memories I won't forget even without my notebook. That's inconceivable! For a year now, you've been left unable to keep any memories from a day. For more than a day, right? As long as it's not in a notebook, you shouldn't be able to remember anything. That's wrong. I've been having dreams of it. Well, my memories up to now. And what I've done. It's a reality I'd like to turn away from. And yet, I can't make it ever happen again. I can't make it never happen again. Listen, you. I'm going to describe to you the events I remembered at the hospital. The whole thing at the Mishiba serial murders from start to finish. And if I'm correct, then let's end this. Alright. Go ahead and try, Mishiro. See if you can tell me the truth of the year you couldn't possibly remember. Uncover the truth. What? Remember the events one at a time and look back at the truth for this case. If you've made it this far, there's nothing to fear. The only way is forward. Literally. Let's start from the beginning. What's the cause of my memory disorder? A car accident. Conspiracy. Right. A year ago, I lost my parents in a car accident and suffered a head injury. It was a fateful day, alright, for me and especially for you. That's what gave me my memory disorder. And from then on, I stopped making new memories. Interesting way to make a reveal. What happened to me after my injury? I was put in Mishiba Hospital. To have my injury treated, I was put in Mishiba Hospital, but the only memory I've recalled have been between now and 3 months ago. Before that, I have no memory notebook. And probably half of those forgotten days were spent in comatose state. Yeah, you spent about half a year after the accident, then spent another 3 months all hollow. But those aren't what's important. This case began 3 months ago. It's like reverse Phoenix Wright. So, what's happened 3 months ago? I started the memory notebook. Yes, I began my notebook because Nurse Sakanashi recommended it to remember Mirai. Remember who Mirai was. The little thing is what kicked it off. 9 months ago, after the accident, you finally started to remember. Although I fumbled with it, with this, I could make memories once more. Next 2 months, what happened? Scene Blight. Yes, I encountered that painting. Painting? The reason for that was the painter. I met a painter named Mr. Hinoharu that was captivated by Mrs. Mishiharu's paintings. My notebook really started to fill up after that. It was a happy time. Yeah. Yep, they even said you might be let out soon. But that's why I feared losing my memory. I couldn't accept just a memory notebook anymore. I wanted to keep these people in my mind. So, when I saw Blight, an artist who also had memory loss, its message about loss being an eternal poison hit me hard. I see. I thought you seemed somewhat odd since the day we went to the exhibit. So, that one painting made so much of an effect on you. I never even considered. And what happened a month ago? serial murders. Yes, Mishiba Hospital serial murders occurred. The victims were Miss Takanashi, Mr. Inohara, and people precious to me, of course, because the sorrow of loss stays with you as an eternal poison. And that's right. The killer in the Mishiba Hospital serial murders was the culprit Kaede Takanashi. No. Was the culprit the painter Seiichi Inohara? No. Was the culprit Mirai Orihara? No. Was the culprit my brother Yu Orihara? No. Was the culprit Michiru Orihara? Yep. Right. I destroyed the thing I loved, myself, and that pain, that poison, that sin was etched into my soul. That was it. That's what happened. That was the Mishiba Hospital serial murders. I remembered it all. That all makes sense. Why he had all the books about serial murders, because he was trying to understand it. And he had the folder because he was keeping track of everything. Stop it, Michiru. You have a memory disorder. You just forget things like that. You lost your mother and your father and got this disorder. I know you're tired. I can't, you. Miss Takanashi, who was so kind to me. Mr. Hinohara, who taught me about art, my only friend after the accident. Mirai, I can't make it so I never happened. I can't make it so it never happened. I can't. So I poisoned myself with them. The poison will never go away. I have to carry that burden. Promise you, this is the end of all of it. No secrets. So now it's your turn. Tell me what happened after this incident, from me leaving the hospital to today. Why did I forget killing 3 people and live at home like nothing happened? I sheltered you. After your final criminal act, after you attacked Mirai Orihara, by chance I went up to the hospital roof and witnessed the crime, but at that time I had no choice. I had no idea why you had done such a thing. I suppose the murders were your doing. Mirai, you were in a daze. You didn't look right in your mind, so I cleaned up the scene and disposed of your earlier notebooks. Later, the police and reporters came along, but because of your disorder and concern in your health, you weren't questioned much, and before long you were dismissed from the hospital. You and I came home. You were calm, but you were still spacing out. Your mind was still distant. As you said, I guess your murders surpassed your faulty memory to stay in the back of your mind. Starting then, I decided to control and cleanse your memory. Cleanse? Yeah. 1. I wouldn't let you go outside and get any outside information. 2. I tried to weaken the memories of that day by putting you in a boring daily routine. 3. I observed your memory notebook and erased anything suspicious you wrote. I did that every day since you left the hospital. The mortar weapon I kept in here, thinking it might be found if I discarded it. The bloody shirt from when I cleaned up the scene at the hospital roof. The thorough research I did on the 3 victims to be sure the police couldn't trace you. In the end, it all backfired on me. So that was it. But that means you took on the crime of harboring me. I was desperate too. If you got caught, you'd lose the only family you had left, you know? I'm sorry, Michiru. I guess I just wasn't enough to satisfy you with your memory disorder. If I had been a better brother, I bet you wouldn't have felt so lonely. I'm really sorry. Why did I forget? Because I took him being there for granted. I thought the memory notebook was my world, and effectively my only ally, but even back when I was comatose, didn't my brother support me? So, even I lost my notebook. Couldn't my brother always be by my side? Help me so much if I needed it? I should be sorry. I thought of only myself. I wasn't thinking of Miss Takanashi or Mr. Inohara, or Mirai, or you. I just panicked about losing my memory. I forgot the people who supported me and put a blight on my own life. I was so foolish. I must have hurt them all. I'm sorry. Miss Takanashi, Mr. Inohara, Mirai, I'm sorry. I feel just as bad as when I found out the ending of Yume Nikki. Three days later. You and I chose to turn ourselves in. We don't intend to run from our crimes. Even if there were from temporary insanity, they were absolutely my crimes. But before that, you told me there was someone he wanted me to meet. The shadows are pretty bad. Looks like they're floating on air. Oh, because they're supposed to be behind them. Alright, I guess it's just because they're a ball, it makes it look like the shadows you put under people. But at the same time, whatever, it doesn't matter. This might be a painful place for you, but I think it's the best place. Are we gonna jump off? Hey, Michiru. When you attacked Mirai Orihara here, I said I'd clean up the scene, but think about it. Somebody would have come up here sometime. There'd be no time to escape anywhere. Well, sure. I had a collaborator. Someone who helped conceal your crime. Collaborator? The painter? Yo. Mirai. And a ghost. Michiru, you stabbed her. But that was it. She was the only one you stopped before killing. I don't know why, but I'm sure at that last moment you realized your mistake and decided to stop. After I got shanked, I put up with my stomach hurting like hell to talk to your bro. Then he put you to sleep, and I got away from the scene and the knife with him. Then I put on an act for the hospital peeps who came running up. Somebody stabbed me. Didn't see their face. You too, Mirai? Why? You know I mean, you didn't kill me, yeah? You stopped short all on your own. So, you know, I wanted to help you. We're friends and all. Okay, maybe that's pushing it. Light up a storm to the cops after all that, too. Mirai, I'm really glad you're okay, I really am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Michiru. What, you? About the picture. Blight. Yeah. I saw it too, with the explanation and all. Blight. This is myself and my regret. Every night I mourn my mistakes and think of my lost past. It must look like a disgraceful, ugly thing. The meaning of Daphnes is undying. They bear poison berries, just as I bear my regret. And so, I leave it here, by way of my precious brush. I thought it would... Never mind, I read it differently before. I think this is what it's talking about. Shiro Ishu definitely put it in there. The regret she felt toward her memories. She spit it all out. She spit it all out into her paintings, so that she wouldn't look back anymore. So we and you will atone for our sins and live with them. I'm sure we can start anew. Yeah. No doubt, I'll continue to suffer from my poisons. Tomorrow's me will too, and the me after that. But even knowing that they'll be eternal, I put them in me forever. Even if it's poison, they're precious memories. Until the day I can fully atone, those 3 months of poison will make me suffer. And I'll keep dreaming of that blight. That was definitely something. So while not definitely a horror game, it was definitely a horror game, if you know what I mean. But wow, that was really something. That's what I really like about these games. One of the main crux about them is that, you know, the puzzles are there, and that's really fun. But once you beat the game, you can't really replay it because you know the answers to the puzzles. So the other saving grace is the stories and, you know, the memories you have, either A, playing the games, or B, the actual story of the game, of you going through and everything you felt at that moment. And that's another thing that really sucks about these games, because they're so great. Once you go through them the first time, you can't really replay them because you don't have that same emotion going through with them. So that's why, you know, I've seen way back when everyone started playing all these horror games on YouTube, I was like, wow, that's really cool, and I wanted to also do it too, but obviously I didn't at that time. But I ended up playing a lot of these games with my girlfriend, and we really bonded through all these games. But then at the same time, I've always been thinking about, like, oh man, it's such a shame that I never get to record these games later on, you know, after I started actually recording on YouTube. Like, I'm never going to be able to record these games, I already know what happens. But I'm glad that at the very least, games like these can still have an impact on me. Oh boy, I'm gonna cut off with some ice cream and my dog and some Power Rangers or something happy after that one. I mean, they had somewhat of a happy ending, but still, Jesus. I don't really think there's any more than that. Maybe we're just gonna go back to the title screen now. Whew, alright. Stay fresh.